Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Hi, this is Nick Anastasiou, story editor on Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Bad Batch. And you are listening to Aggressive Negotiations.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Aggressive Negotiations with me, Jedi Master John Mills, flying solo through the unknown regions, bringing a very special message to everybody. First and foremost, of course, thank you for tuning in and thank you for listening. We appreciate everybody who takes the time to listen, to leave reviews, and to interact with the show. You can find us at thenerdparty.com/contact, look up Aggressive Negotiations and drop us a line. You can find us over on X at the Jedi Masters, and you can find the network at Join Nerd Party on X or the Nerd Party on Instagram and Facebook. Now, as you all undoubtedly remember, Matt and I made a promise that for Spooky Season 2024, we were going to do something special. That special thing is we are revisiting James Luceno's classic Star Wars Legends novel, Darth Plagueis, which deals with the backstory of the legend we all first heard during Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, when Chancellor Palpatine leaned back and asked Anakin if he had ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. We were left after that moment in 2005, or whenever you encountered Revenge of the Sith, wondering, was Palpatine telling the truth? Was Palpatine telling a serious, personal story? Or was he inventing something whole cloth to seduce Anakin to the dark side of the Force? Fans debated it for a very long time, and then this book, Darth Plagueis, was released. And we went on and we debated everything that was in it after that, whether we liked it, whether we agreed with it, or whether we thought that it was a bridge too far. So Matt and I took it upon ourselves. We're going to revisit Darth Plagueis. And for the very special episode released right before Halloween in this month, October 2024, we are going to treat it as only we can with an in-depth discussion exploring all of the angles about the story that Luceno lays out there for us and looking at it from the perspective of whether there is anything in modern quote-unquote Disney canon that contradicts what we see in the novel Darth Plagueis, or whether there is still an opportunity for Lucasfilm to adapt Darth Plagueis and bring him from the book into the modern storytelling tradition that's being built as we speak with the streaming series and potential future movies. Are there opportunities there? Has the ship sailed on this particular interpretation of Darth Plagueis? Or have we seen hints that something might be coming down the pipeline that's going to give us a version of this story in the same way that Marvel has adapted comics through time? We don't know. We'll discover and we'll discuss. And of course, we would love for you to join us on that journey. So go over to your bookshelf, your local library, a friend's house, wherever you want. Pick up a copy of Darth Plagueis. There is still time for you to crack that book open and to dig into it and read and consume. And you can, of course, always reach out to us and interact with us on those aforementioned social media outlets and at thenerdparty.com/contact and let us know where you stand on James Luceno's novel, Darth Plagueis. But until then, we look forward to talking about it. I am discoverable on social media under the name Kessel Junkie, or you can hear me here on the network as part of a show called House Lights with Tristan Riddell and Darren Moser, where we look at the work of directors. We have a lot of fun. I think you'd have a lot of fun listening to it as well. You can find Matt out there under the username MattRushing02. He's on all of the socials. I think he's on socials that haven't even been invented yet. You can find him here on the Nerd Party Network on a show called Owl Post, which looks at the Harry Potter series one chapter at a time. He co-hosted that with Drea Kaufman. And you can find him over on the Trek FM network with his flagship show, The 602 Club. I'm a guest over there every so often as well. And he's on a host of other shows over there. So we invite you to connect with us, to interact with us. We appreciate you listening. And with all of that said, I think it's time to close these negotiations. And if you're a longtime listener, I hope you replied, negotiations are closed.
Join the revolution. Join the Nerd Party.